I'm grateful for the opportunity to spend just a few moments with you on this video. As we're continuing our Lenten journey, we've been focused on mental health. And on Sunday, we focused on shame. And we looked at the story of the woman who dealt with bleeding in Luke chapter 8. And we distinguish between shame and guilt. And Brenda Brown is really helpful in this. She teaches that shame is believing I am bad, and guilt is believing I did something bad. And there's a really big difference between those two things. In dealing with talking about our shame, one of the things that is something we can do about that is to spend some time in solitude, to get all of the other voices out of our heads, the voices that are critical or telling us that we're not good enough, and to listen more carefully to God's voice. So I want to encourage you to spend some time this week in solitude, even if it's just for a couple of moments. One of the times that we are in solitude is when we are in a time of prayer. And so as we've been offering throughout Lent prayers that have been written by Brenda Zook, a part of the First Church family, I want to share with you today a prayer that relates to shame. And I want to invite you not only to pray that prayer with me now, but it's available on the church website. So if you need to or want to continue to pray this prayer, it's available to you. Will you pray with me now? Dear God, it's me again, and I need you again, always. The waves keep coming, shame this time. Wave after wave crashes over me as I remember all that I have done, all that I have not done, all that I am, all that I am not. It's not a pretty picture. I am not a pretty picture. But here I am, in your presence, carrying all of this ugly. How can I bear to look into your face? How can you bear to look at me? I want to bury my face in you and then rest in your radiance. When I do that, the ugly fades, and I am warmed by your kindness, your unfailing love. Surely you are the God who shows me steadfast love. You are my refuge, even when the enemy is me. Thank you. Amen. This week, may you be warmed by God's kindness and God's unfailing love.